cool, but how we set? Okay. Can you see me, Ken? Should the camera be higher or lower?
No, the camera looks good.
It's good?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But Uncle will be here. Let me make it just slightly lower because he's shorter. Then we'll get him here. Okay. Fuji. Yep.
I just have to introduction.
Oh, you're Fuji too. It's okay.
Hello, how are you? Doing fine. Yeah, I hope everything is good with you guys and that the weather has been improving a little bit over the last few days. We've been hearing that it's been really cold your side. It's very cold, yeah. Okay, so anyway, before we do this, Lorena and I have to thank everybody for your hospitality. You know, we really felt welcome and we really had a great time. So thank everybody for that much. We appreciate it. Thank you. I guess there's a kind of delay in the transmission, so I got to get used to that too. Thank you. While we're kind of thanking everybody, we also wanted to acknowledge, you know, the great work that you, David, and on our side, Miles, have done in setting this thing up. Because, you know, just looking at the setup, you know, it's quite complicated, and the rest of us would have no idea how to do it. So, thank you. We lost.
They'll be back.
Oh, here you go. And then we also wanted to thank the Rainey and Moriguchi family for hosting the session. Thank you. You know, today's Skype thing is a little bit different from the last time. The first part is going to involve the two uncles. So hopefully Uncle Tabo is there somewhere close by where Uncle Hiro will be able to talk to him. So anyway, no, you can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And then the second part is going to involve hopefully everybody where, you know, we can share some information about all of us so that we have a better idea of who everybody is. Like when Jackie came in, somebody was asking, oh, now whose daughter is that? You know, so it'd be a great time for everybody to be able to connect. And on our side, unfortunately, my two older brothers, Robert and George, are not able to come. And Elaine just told me that she came down with the flu, so she's not able to come. But for those of us that are here, we definitely are excited about having this Skype thing. So we're going to have Uncle Hiro. Is Uncle Tabo around? No?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, by the way, my son Lance, he was there, and then he met with Uncle Tabo, and they had lunch just Olive Garden, and it's just real close to the BJ's where we had the dinner. So anyway, they had a good time, and but anyway, Uncle Hiro is here, and how about you showing up now? Okay. Yeah, he's coming. So they're setting up. Yeah. So Uncle Hiro, you want to come here? Come. And then, you know, the other part is there might be a time when there might be a time when they might not have that much to say. So hopefully everybody else will be asking questions, you know.
Just sing and dance.
Or sing and dance.
Well, they do dance, man. Those girls. Oh yeah, she was dancing up.
Hello, hi, Doris. So you're gonna be with your dad, trying to, smooth along this, conversation.
Yeah.
Okay, great, great. Okay, so we're gonna have, Uncle Tito come, and, hopefully other people there, if they have questions like what your email was saying, that they'll ask those questions, because I think we gotta remember that the last two Nisei Fujiokas, and it's a great time for everybody to get to know them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Uncle, enjoy it.
Okay. The other Fuji.
This is the real Fuji.
All real Fujis.
Yeah, and here he is.
Hello. Hi, Joanne. Hi, can you hear? Hey, Dad, you can come anytime.
We're gonna try the earphones, see if you can hear. Can you hear?
No, that didn't work.
Does it work? Say, you can hear?
Hi, Uncle. Nora.
Say hi to Doris.
Yeah.
Can you?
There's a man.
There's At least he got a nice shirt on, Grandpa.
No, it doesn't work. The headphone doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work. Better take it off.
Oh. This doesn't work, right? No. Okay, take it off.
You should be able to sit here.
I'll just stand. Miles, we can't hear him.
They probably can't hear. Daddy.
We can't hear. Are you talking?
No.
Oh, there you are. We're saying, oh, what happened to the sound? Hey, Uncle Tabo, how are you? You gotta look here. This is the camera. Look straight ahead.
No,
That's the camera. You see the straight ahead is the camera. Okay. Say hi to Uncle.
Hello. You're looking good. You're okay.
I heard you fell down. What was that?
It was actually about a month ago, a couple of weeks before October 22nd, and he said he's recovering from it.
No, my head is.
His
Okay.
neck is still sore still.
A little sore. Did you go to the doctor?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. No, just he went to the doctor.
I didn't go to the doctor to see my head. I went to the doctor to see him on my back, And the doctor said, this is the practice.
Did you get that, Joanne, or did you need to eat any of it?
There you go.
Get too close to your feet.
Really?
There.
How you doing?
Uncle, how you feel?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I guess you can't hear me too good. Oh my God.
He said his voice is cut off and he can't hear too good, but otherwise his health is really good.
Make it to the big office, I got lost. Here.
But
Doris, repeat what he says.
From the cemetery, and I just got here.
Did you hear that, Joanne, or do you need me to repeat?
Could you repeat?
Yeah, Dad said he went to stop by to see Mom at the cemetery.
Uh-huh.
And then on the way from there, got lost because he was doing a lot of detouring.
Oh.
He wasn't in trouble, but the detours probably threw him off a little bit.
Oh.
I'm here.
Got there in one piece.
I'm ready. And you're all looking good.
You're looking real good too. Are you gonna come out and visit us?
I gotta look better than you folks. I'm younger than you.
Here and Joanne, Dad said, he better be looking better than Uncle because he's younger.
Doris, wait 1 second. I'm going to change speakers and see if it helps here.
Sure.
Can you hear a little better? So just
No,
put it over here.
Roger's in the background, Dad, and maybe Norma's behind us. Norma, no.
Oh, what's that?
Norma and Lorena are in the room, and then Joanne is right there, and Miles is right there. That's it's his laptop. I can hear. So,
Okay, see now.
You can talk with one uncle. Anything. Uncle, when you come.
Oh! Can you hear me?
He said, "Can you hear me?"
Think you might be able to come on that way one more time?
Come and visit.
Well, I don't know when, but I'll be there to one of these days.
he's like, that was a good lie. Thank you, Marie.
Doris,
Yes.
if you have some time, if you can bring your father to Hawaii
Yeah.
one more time, I would be really happy.
I'll work out now.
Yeah.
I will.
They're always talking about Hawaii. I gotta talk to what to get my baggage. I gotta walk about half a mile to get my baggage.
Oh, he has a lot of baggage.
Hey, it's an excuse. I put him in a wheelchair. I carry all the luggage. You know how that works, right, Joanne?
That's right.
I'll see if I can get him to come for a week.
Yeah, my dad has a nice place at Kahalanui, and they serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I mean, and they've got activities, and besides going around with the rest of us, they can have, just time to do stuff if they want. Yeah. And he also drives to the other place where he used to be, and they play cards in the afternoon. They play poker, so Uncle can come play poker with them too.
Uncle Hito still drives, and he goes to those neighborhoods to play poker.
Yeah. It's only penny poker. It's not like big deal. It's only 5-10 cents. Yeah. Just to keep the game interesting.
I like to gamble on the college football and basketball and all that,
What did he say?
They used to, Uncle Hito used to gamble a lot on football, college football especially.
Then he couldn't understand.
Dad said Uncle used to like to gamble, particularly college football.
Yeah. Still does.
And he said, I guess he's still doing it.
Yes. But it keeps your mind engaged, so it's good.
That's what Dad just said. Keep him engaged. Keep his mind,
A lot of fun.
Well, it's good if they both can still drive. They can have a little race.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to be on that road, but we could see who's faster.
As long as it's safe road.
I am amazed that Uncle's still driving as far as he does. Is that safe?
I don't know.
For me, but for the other people, it's more.
Because my father, I let him drive only between, like we're in Kahala and then he goes to Hawaii Kai. So it's just maybe a 15, 20-minute straight drive.
Yeah.
So I'm not on the freeway anymore. Too old.
Well, Dad, our freeway traffic isn't as bad as Hawaii that I do. So Dad never goes during rush hour, So he's pretty careful how he times his trips, and he always stays over instead of leaving, when it gets dark. Because that is a issue.
I don't drive at night at all.
Did you hear his dad? He said he doesn't drive at all tonight anymore.
He doesn't drive?
Right,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's too hard, yeah.
Yeah, the eyesight down.
The other people beating me. Blur the line. You can't trust those people.
Here, the dad said you can't actually trust the other people's vision. They're worse than his eyesight.
Oh my goodness. You have any questions that you want to ask? Or no? Okay, he said just come out. If you can get him to come out. You come too.
Well, definitely, it's probably going to have to be a group effort, but Dad wants to come. We should do that when it's not, when it's fun.
Yeah. While they're still in good health,
Yeah.
that's a better time. Yeah. It'd be good. It'd be fun.
I need the volcano before starting like this.
So he said he just has the volcano going on over there on Big Island.
Yeah, Big Island. Yeah, it's destroying a lot of homes.
One home.
I thought it was a lot, no? Oh, okay. Yeah. But we aren't experiencing anything here on Oahu.
Yeah. Joanne, tell me about your daughter. You have a daughter?
Yes?
Yeah. So what's up with your kids?
Oh, too much. Oh, they keep me going. Oh, the grandkids are the ones that keep me going. The kids have to work hard to support them, right? They're in so many activities. So, yeah, it's baseball, it's dance, it's ballet, it's all kinds of things. So, it was now one to another.
Joanne, Dad wants to know how many kids, how many grandkids?
Oh, I have 3.
3 grandkids?
3, yes.
So, the name of your kids again?
What's that?
The name of your children who have the kids.
Oh, Jill's 3. And Joel isn't married. So I was trying to see if he could come, but he said he was busy here today. But he isn't married, so no kids from him. But Jill has 3. The oldest one is 10 already. So Ben is 10, Andrew is 8, and Haley is what? 3. So she's way back there.
We're getting some pictures. So Jill and Joe are your kids, right? And Jill has 10-year-old named
Megan,
and the other one is
Andrew,
and he is
8,
and then the baby
is Haley, and she is 3.
oh gosh.
Yeah, big space.
busy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm still working, so it makes it really hard.
Yeah. Yeah. And then,
Are you doing a family tree, Doris?
somebody's got to, so I actually brought a tree that my mom wrote a long time ago with her handwriting.
Huh?
So I'll probably shoot over our information, birthdays and everything, names and then you guys have alliance. Yeah. I think it would be really helpful to do this now. So,
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good idea.
I'll be responsible for getting our information with all the kids, when they were born and everything.
Oh, okay. That's great.
Yeah.
You have this time, right?
So, just take the time for important stuff, just like Dave did the YouTube. They just sent a link to a YouTube with my dad talking. So when you have time, look at that.
We're going to look at that tonight. I just got that email from you this morning. I'll put on tonight the YouTube video for my dad to see and watch. That should be really good. We haven't done that with my dad, so I want to see how you did it, and we'll try to do a similar thing because,
I think that's good. And Dave and Grace did it. So if you have any questions to ask about what they, basically they probably put a video in him, but I haven't looked at it. Dad is looking like he doesn't know what we're talking about because you haven't seen it. They videotaped you and asked you probably about.
she said a videotape is 1 hour. I'm talking about life. He didn't talk for 1 hour. They shot it different times.
Yeah. So Dad remembers doing it, but he's never seen it, so we'll probably see it later on as well.
Oh, Doris. I didn't hear you ask.
Hey, Doris.
Yeah, hi.
Hi. I wanted to have your dad and Uncle Hito also talk about how they remember their parents because when I was up there recently, your dad's recollection, I think, is quite different from Uncle Hito. But Uncle Hito is older, and it's the youngest of the children. So I wanted to get some idea of how they remember their parents, Gigi and Mama.
Yeah. Norman, do you have any questions that we could use?
Hey, Uncle, hey, Hito, how come you don't remember the bomb shelter we built in the back of
How come you don't remember the bomb shelter? He has no recollection of the bomb shelter. None. He doesn't remember much about Pearl Harbor either. So I don't know.
He said he was sleeping.
He said what?
He said he must have been sleeping.
I was going to say, it must have been such a good bomb shelter that he went in it and fell asleep because it was so soundproof.
Oh, yeah? Oh. You don't remember anything about the bomb shelter? Huh?
the bomb shelter you're talking about. Where did we build that?
Where did you build it?
We had only one bomb shelter that was next to the kitchen window.
Did you hear one bomb shelter, no more than one, but it was right next to the kitchen window.
Near the kitchen window.
I'm trying to picture Hey,
He,
I don't remember where actually was built.
he can't remember where the bomb shelter was built, so he's trying to remember and picture it. Yeah.
I don't remember how we dug that hole for the bomb shelter.
He said he doesn't remember digging the hole. How did we dig the hole? Just with shovels?
Yes, he said just pick and shovel.
He can shovel.
Yeah.
All the brothers?
All the brothers dead?
I mean, he wasn't lost, but he didn't.
Like more than a few brothers? Okay, he said he doesn't remember which brothers, but he said there was at least a couple that were using picks and shovels and digging holes.
Okay, well, my dad must not have been one of them digging because he doesn't remember.
He wasn't digging, was he?
Yeah, he said only a few of the brothers dug the hole. He can shovel.
So my dad said there was the mango tree. One of the mango trees was right next to that shelter.
Next to the mango tree. Remember the mango tree? Huh?
No, I don't remember mango tree.
He doesn't even remember the mango tree.
He doesn't remember the bomb shelter. He's certainly not going to remember the tree. But, Dad, why don't you tell them so I know what did this bomb shelter eventually look like? Like a little house?
Well, what is the shelter?
Like what? Above ground? Or kind of dug into the... So he said the shelter was dug down below about 5 foot down below the ground. So does that mean that how much was sticking up above the ground? Okay, so that's it. There's about 3 feet above the ground, now maybe 5 feet below.
3 feet above the ground, about 5 feet below the ground. That's a lot of digging.
That's a lot of digging. Okay?
Yeah.
There are a lot of brothers too digging.
Well, he said there were a lot of brothers digging.
Brothers digging. Yeah. He shaking his head, but he can't remember.
Except for Uncle.
Yeah. I don't know where you were. He said, must have been sleeping. Oh my goodness. Well, Norman wanted to know if there was, if you and Uncle Tavo, can talk about, your parents, growing up with your parents. Norman? Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
Any memories of, your parents? You have anything you want to remember about Baba and Gigi and Uncle too? Cause, yeah.
All I know about my father is that all of that is just keep on working. That's about it. All my life and all his life is about work and trying to make a few pennies. He was a very, very strict man.
He was a very man.
Very strict man, and he worked very hard from all his life. That's really what he did to, earn a living.
So I'm here to
He remembers about his dad.
for my dad.
Yeah.
Like Uncle said, that you can just remember that his dad was always Uncle's life, and he was working to put money into the family, and then he also said he remembered being his father. That's acknowledging he was a good, strict father.
What did he say?
The only thing I regret is that I didn't talk to my mom and dad about their experience, coming to Hawaii.
So my dad said his only regret was that he never really asked them about their experience coming to Hawaii from Japan. So a lot of them don't know much about that.
He doesn't know why they came to Hawaii.
Doesn't know much about any of that. And
do you know why they came to Hawaii? Huh? Yeah.
I guess he just came out here because he had to take care of his family.
But why Hawaii?
I don't know.
There was work here. That's why.
Because there's a foreign place to come.
so my dad thinks that the Bachan worked probably in the fields. Is that or was that so long ago?
Did Babang work in the fields?
Or was that long before you were born? No?
I think I remember what my mom said. We used to go out in a rice field on a Suzuki motorplane and work in a rice field.
So
Remember Babang working in a rice field, Sugimoto farm, and Babang used to work in the rice field over there. Uncle remember that too?
Dad actually says he remembers that she worked in cane fields, and he said, no, she was working while he was there, so it's not, even when he was growing up, he remembers she was working, at least in the cane field.
So she took Uncle with her to the cane fields when she worked?
Did she take you to work or to watch you? Dad says, he doesn't know who the hell watched him watch.
Oh, but he remembers cane field.
Yeah, and then your dad remembers rice field?
Rice field, Sugimoto farm or something he said. Yeah? Rice field.
So
Yeah.
she probably did both.
Yeah. Or maybe one after the other.
Yeah, one after the other. So,
Yeah.
what did Uncle, was he the taxi cab driver, oh, never mind, who did that? No, I'm talking about your dad. We're talking about your dad. So my dad said that their father was a taxi driver as far back as he remember.
Wait, did you drive a taxi for a little while?
No, I meant, no. Their father.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Gigi, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, Gigi. Yes. Yeah. He had all the cars. He was very popular. He had all the cars.
Meaning what? He owned more than one car?
Oh, he had a taxi stand. He owned many cars.
Oh.
They were very popular. Right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
The cars.
Yeah,
Hi. Your dad was saying that his dad used to run a taxi service and it used to be called Ueda Taxi.
Okay. And you'll give me the spelling of all that later?
Well, Ueda must have been what Uncle Hiro and all his brothers were called until they went to high school. They were known as Ueda instead of Fujioka.
Okay, yeah. So my dad says they had about a half dozen cabs and they had several drivers.
I couldn't understand that, but your dad actually told me the story that his dad used to run the Ueda taxi. I think they used to go down to Peninsula and I don't know, he has more to detail in his head.
Go ahead. My dad,
You know for the taxi.
I used to go.
Yeah. Oh, Gigi used to drive. He was the taxi driver, and he owned the taxi company in Pearl City, right? Yeah, his own business. Yeah. I have a question for Uncle Tabo. Did he graduate from high school as Ueda or Fujioka? Did he go to school Fujioka or Ueda?
he said he graduated from Fujioka. What year? Do you remember what age he came?
When I went from after 8th grade, I went to Wildflower High School. At 9th grade, and used Fujioka.
Okay, so after middle school, he went to the 9th grade at Fujioka. So before that, Dad, you don't remember whether you were with us?
When I was younger, actually before 9th grade,
Yeah.
I was in the good.
Okay, so he said before 9th grade, he was not Fujioka.
He was Ueda before 9th grade.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because my dad graduated high school as Ueda. When I looked in the high school annual, I said, oh, look, it's not Fujioka, it's Ueda.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're about 2 years apart.
Four. 4 years. Because uncle is 90, right?
No, my dad is 89 this year. He's born 1945.
Oh, there's 5-year difference. I sent you my dad's birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's born 1920, so he's 94. So your dad's 89?
Yeah.
Oh, 5 years.
Yeah, 89. Oh, I misunderstood there that they were the two younger ones. But Dad says TJ was between them.
Yes, Uncle
I don't know, I have to go look at my family tree that my mom did.
Yeah. So Uncle Hide was between them. Yeah.
So, Masha, unfortunately, a lot of children.
Yes.
It's really amazing that she lived to such an old age.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dad says he had 8 children plus the one before the marriage. I thought sometimes
I think Auntie, who was half sister? Auntie Nishimura. Yeah? Auntie Nishimura. Yeah? That happened. So there were 9 of them total. 9. Yeah. Big families back then.
Yeah.
I want to talk and say something to Uncle.
So Joanne, Dad said he remembered thinking she was a full sister, but later on found out she was a half sister.
Yeah.
From another.
I think she was Baba's daughter that she brought to the marriage.
Yeah.
When she married Gigi. Yeah?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Dad said Uncle Michan told him.
right.
Well, I have one more question.
Okay. Then somebody else wants to talk?
Doris, I had one more question for both the uncles. When I went over to your dad's house, not this last time, but the time I noticed a picture of him when he was going to elementary school. And I'm sure for Uncle Ito, it must be something similar. But the class was gathered with their teacher.
Yeah.
And a lot of the kids were barefooted.
Yeah.
I wanted to know if they actually went to school, how does she barefoot?
Wait, Uncle, you have to take a bet.
You don't have to answer now. Just leave it.
That's okay. Go ahead, Uncle.
Did you guys go to school barefooted? How does she?
Yeah. Does Uncle remember going barefoot to school?
Dad, I'm recapping. You know, years ago I found that picture, class picture. So I made a copy of it for lots of us. And it's like in elementary school, and almost everybody doesn't have shoes on. Nobody has shoes on.
Okay, now I can't hear anything he's saying.
Okay, I'm going to repeat. He said nobody wore shoes back then unless it was a special occasion to go like to temple or something.
Oh.
So women, and you mean Dad, the women, the adult women? Yeah, he said not even the adults wore shoes.
Really? Everybody was just barefoot.
Ouch!
Wow.
Well, that's
Everybody has big feet.
well, that's why everybody's bottom of their feet were so tough. It's just like the Africans. Even now, some of them.
Oh, that's right.
So they don't wear shoes.
Right.
It's cultural.
You filled up a thick bottom.
Yeah.
That's right.
So Dad doesn't remember wearing shoes until what age, Dad? High school. Yeah. So,
Okay, I think Roger and some of the other people want to talk too, so we're getting
sure.
sort of the thing here. So I'm gonna pass it on to. Want to say goodbye?
Here it's trouble. Carol, there's only you and I left. And I feel as though that we do. I left, I think. And I think about you, my youngest brother, and you're like a little baby to me.
All of that, he cut me out a lot. Joanne, could you repeat everything he said?
Okay, he said that he really feels that he wants to see Uncle one more time before, they have to go. They don't have too much time. He said he thinks about Uncle a lot. I think because he's younger brother, and he always feels like he's still the baby. So he really thinks about him a lot. He really wants to see him one more time. Yeah.
Take care of yourself.
Just take care of yourself.
Be happy.
And be happy.
I guess not from here tomorrow.
We won't be here for too long.
But I think that I had a good time. Anyway, I have a good time.
He's real thankful that he thinks that both of them, they've had a good life. Real thankful for the good life.
Yeah. You still have
Hopefully we can get together.
Okay.
All righty.
Okay, bye-bye now.
Okay, bye-bye. Anybody? Wait. Who wants to talk?
Hi, Uncle. While we're kind of listening to what you have to say, I wanted you to kind of let everybody know again when right after World War II, when you were in Japan, I know you called the Fujioka side, and you mentioned that they weren't they weren't as welcoming, and what your thoughts of why they were not as welcoming, and how you countered that when you visited Obabang's side. No.
Did you guys hear me talking? Did you hear me to my dad who was next moment?
My father's side, people in Japan, was really, they treated me unwelcome.
Did you hear that? My father's side of the family treated him very unwelcoming.
And he thinks that's very unwelcoming.
But you were saying that they felt that way because they were living in Hiroshima, and because when the atomic bomb was dropped, it was dropped on Hiroshima. So maybe that's why, they weren't as welcoming to you there. But you had a different strategy for Obama's side.
I cannot understand why my father's side, even though they were bombed by Hiroshima bombing, I don't see why the idea from the father's side did not welcome me. Yet my mother's side, they welcomed me and I went down to visit them.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that. What Lorene and I could recall, what your dad was saying is that on the mom's side, he really didn't give them any choice. He just was telling them, "Hey, I'm coming," and they just welcomed him.
That's why I told your dad that, he told us not to come, but we come anyway.
Marie was saying, Dad, maybe you were not received poorly with your mother's side of the family. You kind of came unannounced and they had no other choice but to be polite. Just like when Lorene and Norman came over and just said, "Hey, we're coming over. Open the door."
He doesn't remember.
So they caught up on it. No, I meant the mother's side of the family. We said it was so much nicer because you gave them less notice, or you just think that is the way that family was. My father's side, he said. Yeah, when your father came to the one. No?
When they were establishing
when the family, okay, when the family was establishing the Hiroshima property, is what my dad said, and then I don't know. And,
they even sent a letter to Hawaii that my signature to release my father's side.
and the Dan wrote that said some attorneys would have my dad sign the release for that Hiroshima property. And then what else?
And that time, I really
Yeah,
he
Oh, at that time, Irene was with Dad, so she had a lot of, understood Japanese. So, so that's when we started. What do you say?
But there is they
So, I'm not sure that my dad even understands why they were so close to him. The father side, right? Yeah. It sounds like you guys signed over a piece of property back to the family in Japan. So, what?
I mean, what we signed it. I won't.
Oh, my, my dad said when they asked the release signatures, my dad said for some reason he didn't feel good about it. He was stubborn. He didn't want to sign it. He said he didn't really even know what he was signing away. Like, he didn't really even know what the property was. So, you know, he gave him a piece of paper and said, here, sign this to me. So I guess that sounds like, yeah, my dad said he felt like he was forced to sign this, you know, do like a quick plan. Release any responsibility or ownership of the property, which so
You just cut it short.
Uncle, thank you for taking Lance and Angie to Olive Garden. Huh? He said he wouldn't let him pay the bill again.
oh yeah, you're outside.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they said thank you for taking the
Is she still in house? Her still in house?
Yeah.
Oh. Is she?
He just smiled.
Okay, Raj had something he wanted to do.
Okay.
Hey, Uncle, I saw a little bit of your interview. I'll finish up later. But I want to ask this of Doris.
Sure.
Our generation, Sansei, has to make a decision of whether to make contact with Gigi's and Babang people in Japan. And right now, we feel it's a different generation in Japan and in Hawaii.
Yeah.
But we don't have any specific name and address. But Doris, you said you have all the papers from your mother, Auntie Irene.
I can run. I mean, just 10 feet away. I could look to see if there's some names that don't make any sense. You know, and she kind of put together a tree. It was, I think, for one of my children's homework assignments. So I can go look to see if there's any names that I might be able to do.
Okay, that's good. And then
Well, hold on, my dad will say something. Okay, my dad said your mother's, would be, yeah. So the dad's mother's name was what? Yamani?
money, yes.
You all know that? Because I don't. Okay.
So we don't know the name and address of the people that are there now.
Yeah. I don't think my mom gave me any information like that, but I'll ask. Okay, my dad said he'll give the address of the people he went to on his mother's side, but you have it at home somewhere? Dad says he should have it at home somewhere. So I will remind him,
Okay.
email whatever information.
And then I have a question for Doris. Maybe you're better able to determine.
Yeah,
The American way is to make direct contact with, but I think in Japan we need an intermediary, because if we get someone in Japan to contact them, if they don't want to contact us, they don't lose face, right? So isn't it better to get someone in Japan to contact them first rather than we go directly? That's my question.
I don't. Okay. My dad wants me to repeat the question. So Dad, he's asking American ways to be more direct and just know how to contact someone to try to contact them. But he's wondering whether, because it's Japanese, whether we should use somebody else to Japanese to move it removed from our family to make that first contact in case they don't, to give them an out. And so my dad is just saying he thinks direct contact is more better. Yeah, my dad says he doesn't want anyone in between. And I guess my question would be, who would that person be anyway? And I think, people of our generation, sometimes one of the younger ones, I think, well, whoever's left, be pretty curious. I think, when we get older, we just don't have any of these hang-ups like we did maybe when we were 30 or 40. So I have to think that it would be out of curiosity that we wouldn't be, asked to go away. And unfortunately, could wind up being one of the children left because, his dad's one of the youngest ones and he's going to be 90 next year. And so they're his, no, you're 89 this year, Dad. My dad lost track of the year. You were born in 25, Dad, you're 89 already, September. See how fast that year went? Yeah, Dad said, where'd that year go? But so I'm thinking that anybody of our generation who is still, already senior citizens. I mean, I'm right there behind them. And I'm, my dad's younger than the oldest. Or, younger than the oldest one. So, our generation is already probably in the 60s and 70s.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, we got middle-aged grandchildren. Some of you. So, I'm probably not worried about looking for some go. The worst thing that happens is that the letter will be ignored or phone call, and maybe it wouldn't hurt to have several people write the same letter so they know that this is several members in different parts of the family are really wanting them to reply. My job will be to try to get that address from Dad. And then it might require her to know a full name to actually do some, internet research because that address is maybe not even, good anymore.
Okay, we actually went to the Japan Council in Honolulu.
Oh, that's right.
and we got close to where they live,
Oh,
but not a specific address.
so like area, did you find out that?
The area.
Yeah, like what, like where, roughly? You know, I will picture or city or where.
Yeah, I don't know. I have it written down.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe email is the first way to the letter if we have an email or an address.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the
Well,
way to.
yeah, I would think if you, since we don't, if you have some kind of address in the
Yeah.
in the letter, you would mention all of the several emails, and then somebody, one of the children will probably do that much
Yes.
more
Yes.
detailed in a letter. Plus, it's probably still going to be somewhat needing to be interpreted unless that our generation can find into it. Because quite frankly, many of them are. If they learn Japanese about English in school. No? Lately. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So we're probably more likely to actually have English speakers relevant of our age or younger that can email in English. But we should give them our address, your address, and your email. And I'm sure somebody would be comfortable with an email, which would be much easier.
Okay, so I'll send you what I have, Doris, and then if you look in your records, maybe you can match up something and then we can go from there.
Okay.
Okay, that was my question.
I'll make sure I follow up.
Yeah, I'll email you to follow up.
Yeah.
Right.
Appreciate it.
It's Eileen now. Hold on.
Hello, Uncle.
How are you doing?
Uncle, you still look terrific.
Eileen?
Yes.
Hey.
How you doing, Eileen?
Oh, I'm fine.
Yeah?
Getting older, so all the aches and pains are coming out.
You can't get no older than I am, though.
That's right. No matter how long you live, you can't get older than my dad. The point you're griping is when I think he's thinking.
Oh, but I'm so happy to see all of you doing well.
Yeah, let's see. I can share with you. Norman and Maureen know a lot about this, but Angela, my oldest, she's 28.
Wow.
No, she's 27 and will be 20. She's going to get married next year.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. And then what about, wait, the other Scott, right?
Scott, 2020. So he graduated this May from Azusa, which is in LA area of California, a Christian school, and he took 6 weeks to ride across America with 4 other friends, and then on the bicycle. But thank you, Roger. I'm sure we cashed that. The check went to charity for water, global water crisis. Anyway, he comes back in July, and he now works for Rustic Investments in downtown Seattle. So I know how it feels having the last baby finally financially on his own with the real celebration for me. Right? See, my kids are babies compared to all of yours. In fact, don't we have some second cousins that are older than my children? Some?
Who's Michael?
So mine is Scott and Angela. And you were asking what about Michael, who he is? Our Michael?
Who is Michael?
Michael is Kathy. Kathy, I'm the firstborn, so Kathy is the secondborn.
Oh.
I was born in 52, so she was born in 54. And then Thelma was born in 56. I'll give you all of those dates, so we can all, have all that down.
You're good. You can still remember all the dates.
Well, there was 3 years apart exactly between 3 sisters. And then I remember Grace's birthday because she was born the same year that President Kennedy was shot and killed. So that was 1963.
Gee, I can't remember even my own birthday. I don't know how she is.
Now, what's your husband's name?
Yeah. I don't know. He lives in...
48. She's 48.
No, but it's good to see you, Uncle.
Yeah.
You look terrific. You look so healthy.
How about you people don't have any snow here?
Oh, you guys all dressed warm. I said, boy, over here it's hot.
Over here it's cold now.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I like the cold. I hate this hot.
Yeah, almost this whole country is having a little bit of a cold snap. So at night it's down to 32 degrees. Just
Wow.
freezing.
Oh.
But we had a pretty nice summer, so we're not complaining. Although anytime you all come over this summer, you still all wear sweaters and say it's cold. And it's 80 degrees.
Okay. You want to talk about it? Everybody wants to talk about it. Okay.
Hi, Doris, one more question. I've got this one from Elaine. She called me this morning and she said to make sure I ask this question. She went to see Uncle Tavo earlier in the year.
Yeah.
She noticed that in the room that they were at, there was a picture of your mom receiving a bouquet from President Truman's wife. And she asked Uncle, your dad, what was the occasion, and he couldn't remember. So she said, maybe your mom told you what that was about.
I know the picture very well. It seems like there's something written on the back of it. Because it's an official copy that my mother was given probably as a gift for what she did. So you don't remember she was handing something over to a colonel? Do you know what occasion that was?
Hmm?
Yeah, back in probably the 50s, maybe in Texas, and she was photographed. It looks like an official photograph. She was with a military person, right? So you don't remember. That picture's hanging in one of the. Is it one of the bedrooms or?
It's in the bedroom. She said it was framed, and
Yeah.
it might have been part of a newspaper article even.
That. She. Oh gosh, was that the? I don't remember. I'll have to go look at that picture when I'm in.
Check in an email.
Yeah.
Yeah, the picture that's in that second bedroom, the closest to the downstairs second bathroom, where the 2 bedrooms are at the end. So it's a picture of mom and
The lady,
it's a lady. So
the woman that my wife took a picture of Mrs. Mrs. MacArthur.
so that woman was Mrs. MacArthur. The colonel was the General MacArthur. Yeah, sorry, General wife.
Oh, it was General MacArthur's wife. Okay, so, but Ethan was saying, oh, it was President Truman's wife, but okay, that would make sense.
She's pretty old, right? Oh wait, my dad's trying to remember what the picture was for. Hold on.
Oh, how old don't look the same.
My dad's still searching for the memory of that occasion, but I'm pretty sure that there's actually something typed on the back of it. So I'll snoop around and see.
Okay, thanks.
There was an article right next to the picture, so that probably has something next to it.
Yeah, it would make more sense if it was General MacArthur's wife, President Truman's wife. I don't even know what President Truman's wife's name was anyway. But anyway.
MacArthur was more important.
Anyway, Lorene wanted to ask Uncle Tabo how your wrist was, if it was getting any better, because last time we asked you to put the capsaicin on, and I don't know if it's helped or it didn't help at all or what.
When he saw you, he suggested put something on your wrist and he wanted it to help. Yeah, we have. Oh, whatever you gave him, he said he stopped using the wrist swelled up a little from it. What was it, a cream or a?
It was capsaicin. It's
Arthritis cream.
yeah, it kind of helps with the pain. It's supposed
Is it an ointment or
cream? Yeah, it's an ointment, like a cream.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my dad said cream, but he said it made his wrist swell up a little bit, so he stopped using it.
Yeah, it does get hot.
Oh, it's actually kind of. But so Dad, how is your wrist doing, regardless of whether you're treating it? Is it getting better?
I guess it's not feeling
He said,
like it's supposed to heal young.
he said it's not healing like it would be healing if you were younger. So, he thinks because of his age and it's taken a long time. I don't know much about this though. When we get off the phone, I'm going to the doctor again.
We bought it at Albertson.
Huh?
We bought it at Albertson. He sent Norman into Albertson's drugstore, the Save-On drugstore.
Yeah. So I'll find out.
But strong.
Yeah. So he said he is doing something, but it's taken a long time to get pretty sure because it's not a young thing anymore. I'm not sure that Dad thinks that's what the reason is, and I'll find out.
Okay, and then we know that Uncle, you do your grocery shopping at Albertson. So when Lance went to see you, we made sure he enclosed a little gift certificate for you. Thank you very, very much.
How come you did that?
Dad said thank you for that, but he still said, how come you did that?
Well, that's what we asked him. How come you did that?
So they're both wondering how come, huh?
Yeah.
It's the Hawaiian way, huh?
Yeah.
Japanese way. Okay, my dad's about ready to, scoot out to probably eat some lunch.
Okay, thank you.
We'll talk to you both later.
I think this is a good idea, maybe this time when there's more children around.
Okay.
Okay, we see you next year, Uncle.
Yeah?
Bye. Take care.
Aloha.
Okay, bye.
Thank you very much, Miles.
Two of the strange people that were talking. Ruby and Roy. Hold on. Hey, where you going, Uncle? Okay. That's okay.
You're too shy.
Okay, they're gonna go. Okay. Bye, Uncle.
Not too shy. Okay. Thanks, Miles, for the
You're welcome.
technology support.
Okay.
Okay, we'll do it better next time.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We'll let you hang up because Dave's out having sushi, I think, in the kitchen. So I'm sure if you hang up, the screen will go dead.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Everybody take care of yourself.